Okay, guys, thanks for coming down to JMC Interviews.
Hallo mal wieder, hier ist Roxana, die Roxy für euch aus dem Ramones Museum und neben mir sitzen 3 Jungs der Dukes of Windsor, neben mir sitzt Joe, Jack und Oscar. So, hello, how are you? Oder ich kann auch auf Deutsch fragen, wie geht's?
Wie geht's gut?
Sehr gut, danke.
You live in Berlin since November, you moved from Australia.
Yep.
How was it for you to move from such a hot and warm country to the snowy Berlin? Because we had a very, very hard winter. How was it for you?
It was romantic, the snow. It was comforting, I thought, and everything becomes the city becomes brighter, not dark and grey.
For you, it's not such an unusual thing because I've read that your mother is Swedish, so you should be used to colder temperatures.
Yeah, she used to fill the house with snow in Australia. And
Sorry, can I cut in
throw
there?
meatballs at me?
Jack is actually, he grew up pretty much everywhere in the world. He grew up in the north of Sweden.
I lived in the corner here.
London.
Apparently, born in London, born in Melbourne, born down the coast of Melbourne.
So
grew
he
up
was
in
used
Sydney.
to the snow. And you moved to Germany to record your next record, and in the meanwhile you released the record It's a War, which is kind of a greatest hits album of your previous 2 albums. How is it for you to release a greatest hits album in a country where nobody knows any hit of you?
It's not a greatest hits really at all, is it?
But the truth is that these guys, I came here purely for music, but Joe and Oscar are here not only for music, they came here to model. And because of the fashion, and so they're trying to make an inroads.
Calvin Klein underwear. Oh.
Oscar was actually in Playgirl magazine
Are you familiar?
a year and a half ago online. You were his centerfold, were you not?
Yeah, it's a centerfold. Yep.
You have to send me the pictures, then I will believe them.
Maybe I can sign them. So. Yeah.
But you were really famous in Australia. You opened the MTV Australian Music Awards and closed them as well. How is it for you to live right now in a country where that's so bad?
What's it like when nobody knows you and no one really gives a shit?
We've played a few gigs here in Berlin, and I think the reception's been great. I've actually really enjoyed it. People seem really to sort of be really receptive to it, which is great. Back in Melbourne, they're very kind of they stand back a lot and don't really sort of give you much of a sense of whether they love you or not. And here they seem to be really sort of into it, which is cool.
Okay. And here in Berlin, there are many bands from other countries, also from Australia. Yeah. Do you know them? Do you have connection to them? Do you go out with them having a beer, for instance, with Expatriate? Because this is a band we have interviewed a few months ago, and they're also from Australia.
Jack's now best mates with the lead singer, I think.
Yeah, we're having sex constantly.
It's really annoying because we share a rehearsal room as well, and it's very awkward.
We DJ'd at a club I didn't, everyone else did, and I left the singer from Expatriate with 2 Amazon women at about 5 in the morning on Saturday morning, and I ran away, and I hope he's okay. That's all I can say.
I've seen you playing live, and I was really surprised seeing Jack without an instrument. This is quite unusual for a band, and they have a singer in front without hiding himself behind a guitar.
Jack does have a guitar. He bought himself a brand new guitar back in Australia.
Do you know how to play? Or
Can we tell the story of Jack buying a guitar?
This is
so our friend Jack Weaving,
lead singer, Dukes of Windsor, almost guitarist.
So he
Really good.
he went out. Is it Gibson? No, Gibson.
His best mate. Not his best mate. A good friend of his.
So he has a good friend at the Gibson factory, and Jack really wants to play guitar, and we've all encouraged him to play, and I still want you to play, but Jack goes to this Gibson factory where the guy's trying. The guy who's showing him around is handing him guitars, saying, "You want to try this one? You want to try this one?" And you've never played guitar ever. He's never picked up a guitar in his life, and he was pretending that he plays guitar. And
I was trying to get a sponsorship with Gibson, and there were hundreds of guitars on the walls. And the guy's like, "All right, pull that down there. Oh, how about the Les Paul?" And all that. So I just try it on and see how it feels, plug it in and just get accustomed to it. I was like, I'd really think it's a better idea that you walk me through it, so you know much better than I do. So he's strumming the bloody things, and then I walked out with a guitar, and I bought it a year ago and I haven't plugged it in yet.
But doesn't it feel strange to you just standing on a stage without something in your hands?
Oh, he's got something in his hands sometimes, but
that is
just your microphone.
I don't know any better. I don't know any different, so it feels natural. But I've always wanted to hide behind a guitar, so you don't have to move around. But the singer from Expatriate, Ben, said to me the other night that he's always wanted to get the guitar away, and he's been trying to convince the band to get another guitarist in, so he doesn't have to play the guitar. And I could maybe play guitar in his band.
Perfect. Then Oscar could be our lead singer.
yeah, I've been practicing a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
By the way, do you know what I wear around my neck?
I know now.
A tie?
A tie with a
Duke, a Windsor knot.
A Windsor knot,
Windsor
exactly.
knot.
And I wanted to do a competition with you. Which of you can do a Windsor knot
The fastest?
the fastest? 3, 2, 1, go.
Is that not a Windsor?
Not a Windsor.
Look like a Windsor knot.
The Windsor's an ugly fat knot.
Fuck you guys.
I am so sorry.
Not a problem.
It does
But I
happen.
think that Jack
So happy he's
won. Dankeschön für das Interview. Vielen, vielen Dank, dass ihr euch die Zeit für uns genommen habt. Ja, das war Roxy mit Dukes of Windsor. Ich bin raus. Tschüss.
Tschüss.
Tschüssi.
It's a war, 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 it's a war. Are you men of the storm, on the streets? We are born little men. This is war. Join with us. Hear the roar. All for none and none for all. We fight for love and never fall. It's a war. It's a war.
Hey, Joe. Joe, Franco.
Hello, Joe.
Meet you.
Joe, how are you?
Quickie.
Sorry I'm late.
How's your quink?
Yeah, good.
Sorry, you don't know.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we shouldn't go into that one.